Hi, everybody. Welcome to Hollywood Bets Kenilworth. The time now for the bipod race number 2 on the card. I've got Nino Podesta who's joining me for the Western Cape today, which is good because he's been studying the card quite hard. I know that much. And we'll go through the market on the second race. We're doing this, of course, on Monday morning. And Gavin Larine is there to ride for Vaughan Marshall. He's on that horse Better Man, number 8 on the card, who's priced up at 17 to 10. 2 Randolph Hurst is the 22 to 10 second favourite. 4 New World is 9 to 2. And number 6, Suppose You've Heard, is trading at 5 to 1. Morning, Nino.
Good morning, Clyde. I hope you had Easter. Lots of hot cross buns and pickled fish.
Yes, thank you. So, same to you.
Yes, thank you. And Daryl on holiday. He saw the Cape Town card and went on the safari.
Yeah, he told me he's on a safari. So you've looked at the card. You say it's quite tricky. What are we doing in the first leg, Nino?
Well, in the first leg, Clyde, look at there's nothing between New World, Suppose You've Heard, and Better Man on the run at Durbanville behind Pay the Palace. If you remember correctly, there was an objection there. I think Suppose You Heard actually ran second and was demoted to fourth. So there's nothing between the three of them. And then obviously you've got to add in that well-bred number 2, which is Randolph Hurst. The Give Me the Green Light ran a good race at Durbanville on the bend. So look, we're going to double up and we're going to go 2, 4, 6, and 8. We're going to take all 4 of them, Clyde.
Okay, we'll put them all in. There's a look at Nino's bipod that's on the screen at the moment. Scan away, everybody. Let's get some bipod Monday, bipod Easter Monday money. Welcome back, everybody, to Betway's Weighted to Win. It's time now to have a look at the third race at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth. And the favourite is number 2, Ruby Rex, at 33 to 10. They go the 1,100 metres. First timer from the Justin Snaith stable, number 3 on the card, Lowfelt Lily, is 33 to 10. 7 Winter Gamble, 7 to 2. Then you've got another first timer, this time Vaughan Marshall. Gavin Larine is there to ride it. Ukuduma, number 1 on the card, priced up at 4 to 1. And 7 to 1 about number 6, Duchess of Paloma. You can get 25 to 1 and better about the balance, Nino. So it's place accumulated time. How many do we need?
It's not place accumulator. I think the place accumulator starts in race 3, doesn't it, Clyde?
Yeah, we're on race 3 now, Nino. Yep.
That's where race 3. Look,
we're on race 3, my friend. Yes.
Sorry.
100%. No problem.
I don't know anything about the first timer, so the people have to keep a close eye on the betting. This number 1, Ukuduma, I see they paid 2.6 million for it, but it doesn't seem to be fancy that 4 to 1 in the betting. And Lowfelt Lily is by Legislate out of Impala Lily, the Snaith first timer. Probably might need a bit more ground. So of the race runners, I really do believe that Ruby Rex brings in the best form. I'm going to banker that because I can't put first timers in that I know nothing about. But keep a close eye on the betting, and if there's money for any of those two, they're probably going to have to add them. But I do believe that Ruby Rex brings the best of the race runners. So I'm bankering that, taking a chance.
Okay, we do take our chances with Ruby Rex. Maybe good enough on current form to get through for place accumulators. As Nino says, watch the market closer to race time. Give you a much better idea, but there's the PA. Okay, on to race number 4 now, everybody. Pick 6 time on this Easter Monday, and the favourite here, Ricky Maingard and Andrew Fortune are teaming up. They've got number 7, Hunga Tonga, who's priced up at 33 to 10, but joint favourites with number 11, Okatillo. Note the 5, Take It As Red, is at 4 to 1. Number 12, Miss William, there's 9 to 2. And there's a first time in here that Gavin Larine is riding for Vaughan Marshall in the Rakesh Sugalam colours. But number 1, Champagne Blaze, 11 to 2. It's 20 to 1, Nino, and better about the balance. Pick 6s, help us.
Yes, well, luckily we don't have to put number 1 in the very well-bred horse because it's a first-timer. So have a look at number 7 here, Hunga Tonga. Fortune riding at the top of his game. She should have the beating of number 12, which is Miss William, on a run behind We Have a Situation. She came from a 13 draw, ran in front of her behind We Have a Situation, from a 13 draw, and now she's drawn better. So I think Onga Tunga should hold number 12, Miss William. Oh, and if you remember that We Have a Situation actually came out to win again. So that form has been franked. And so has number 11. She ran third to Claims here. That's come out to win again as well. So those are very strong form lines. So those two have to go in. And then I'm putting the 2-year-old. I know she's got a lot of work to do as a younger horse. Number 5, Take It as Red. But it's got Richard on. You can't leave it out. So I think 5, 7, and 11 will see us through the first leg of the pick 6.
Yeah, we've seen the juveniles beat older horses quite recently. So there we go. There's Nino's recommended pick 6. We've got a few bankers in there, everybody. Let's get the pick 6 on. Okay, now let's get our jackpot on. Let's see what we can do in race number 5 on the card. Yeah, they're going 1,700 meters. It's a 33-10 the field, where Brett Crawford's run a show off. Number 12, 33-10. Got that draw to contend with, which is obviously a downside. 4, Drickus is trading at 5-1. Number 9, Tangasuka's at 5-1. Then you got the 3 horse on the card, who the Ariviousness is. That's currently trading at around, last time we looked, 13-2. And it's just one of those challenging races. 8, Afrique is trading at 15-2, and then 12-1, and better about the balance. Not sure what your plan is, Janina, but it looks to me, it looks to be quite a challenging race.
Yeah, it's an open maiden race. I quite like number 4. Look, I've loaded up in the pick 6. I've taken how many? 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 horses, I think. But I think Drickus could be the right one here. I think he's going to love the step up to the 1,700 on breeding. And the Now stable is on form. We saw him have a winner yesterday at Greyville with Plum Pudding. So the stable is on form. But this is an open maiden. Des McLachlan stable is also deadly on form. But I see that the stable jockey, Morne Mina, is on the less fancied one, on number 7, Moment of Truth. So that's got to go in. Jet 1 has to go in. I give a freak a chance. Andrew Fortune could ride a quick double for Main God on Tungusta. And Show Off has got a very awkward draw to overcome, but it has to go in. So 2, 4, 7, 8, 9, and 12 all go in the pick 6.
Yeah, that's certainly first leg of the jackpot. We've got 2 bankers in the jackpot, Nino. We'll talk about them in a little while, but there's the recommended jackpot 1. Welcome back, everybody. We're now on race number 6. I'm with Nino Podesta, and we're talking about racing at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth today. This particular race we're on, race 6, is over 1,700 meters. And Andrew Fortune is in the saddle on a horse called English Mistress for the Candace Bass Robinson stable. They priced up at 22-10. The second choice is number 3 on the card, Sweet Conifer, 5-2. 5-1, number 6, Beneath the Clouds. And the 7, Special Glamour, is 8-1 at 16-1, and better about the balance. I think this is the one that you like quite strong, Nino. Andrew Fortune, am I right?
Yeah, I do, because if you look beyond English Mistress, I know she's had 17 runs. She's a professional maiden. I just think that today could just be the day for her. The second favorite, Sweet Conifer, if you look at the run behind Gimme Everything, then the 2, I think, has got a beat. She jumped from a 12 draw. She cracks a nice draw today, draw 2 with Andrew up. She should have the beating of Sweet Conifer on the run behind Gimme Everything. But like I said, if you look beyond English Mistress, it becomes difficult. So the choices is here. You either take a chance and you banker this professional maiden. Hopefully today is the day from a good draw. Or otherwise, there becomes wide open. I've suggested a trifecta roving banker number 2 with all those horses up there on the screen. But yeah, you look beyond this one, it becomes a minefield.
All right, so we're going to we're going to go with Andrew Fortune. That's the plan in this race. Nino taking his chances, and there's a recommended trifecta. On to race number 7. Yeah, it's second jackpot time. And what has Nino worked out for us in this particular event? The 7th is over 2,200 meters. And Richard Ferree, I think, is the man that Nino's going to go with here. He's on that horse of Brett Crawford's Umfula at 22-10 is the horse to beat. They've had 7-2 about number 9, Writer King. And then you can get 5-1 about the out 8 bounce back. But am I correct in saying, Nino, that you're going for Richard Ferree?
Yes, I am, Clyde. I think this colt is progressive. When they stepped him over a longer distance, he just got better and better. I think he's going to strip much fitter again today. And the way he won last time gives me the impression that even though he carries 3 kilograms more, that he's still going to be the horse to beat. So absolutely, Umvula 22-10. I think he'll start much shorter than that come race time, and a strong selection. And I think we can banker this in our bets.
Okay, well, that second jackpot, as you guys can see, it doesn't become too much easier after this. It starts getting tricky, but that's our play. This is our banker in the second jackpot. Okay, so we've got a few more to go now, and we move on to the next race from Hollywood Bets Kenilworth, and we're about to take a look at race number 8 on the card, and Tanango's top of the boards, number 4, priced up at 5-2 in the Champagne Stakes, joint with number 6, All Out for 6, who's trading at 5-2. 10 Lion Rampart is at 17-2, and then 12-1. And better about the balance. Very nice field that come together again here, Nino. So some exciting racing ahead. Not sure which way you're going to go, but some good quality stock.
Yes, Clyde, and All Out for 6 is the best weighted. She's the highest rated horse in the race. But I think she might just have liked the bend or 1400. Remember, she did beat One Stripe last time, but that's a race where there was a whole lot of excuses that One Stripe was balked and so on and so on, where the jockeys all sort of got into some kind of a mess there. But anyway, I think that Tanango, being the older one, could give her a run for her money. And I know that they rate Captain West. Now, they've run together also behind One Stripe not so long ago. So Captain West, who's getting 2.5 kilos from All Out for 6, could be a runner. And then probably the lurker is number 10, Lion Rampart, with Sean Veal up. So that's the 4 horses for me. And I think we're taking a exacta box 4, 5, 6, and 10.
Yeah, it's going to be a very, very good race. We'll see how All Out for 6 does up the straight. But those are the recommended horses on the screen at the moment from Nino's Corner. Okay, so Candice Bass Robinson in the 9th race has quite a strong hand in here in Oktoberfest and From a Distance. Those two top of the boards at the moment. She's got Class to Beat, who's the 10 on the card, trading at 9-2. 8 Oktoberfest is 11-2. That's Andrew Fortune's ride. And JP van der Merwe riding for the best stable, number 4. Number 4 From a Distance at 6-1. And you can get 7-1 about 3 Little Miss Pink. And 1 Exquisite, who's Richard Ferree's ride, is 8-1. 12s and better the balance. I know, Nina, you were telling me you were narrowing it down in this race.
Sorry, Clyde, can you repeat that?
Yeah, you were saying that you were going to narrow this down in what appears to be a tricky race. I think you only went a couple of runners.
Yeah, I like number 4 here, Clyde, from a distance. 4 runs back, course and distance. She beat Englefield Green quite easily. Then they stepped her up in distance over 14 and 2 1,400-meter races. She wasn't disgraced behind all the boys I love, and she ran third to Jo lekker ding. Then they took it to PE to contest a feature where she ran fourth behind Splice, the main race. Now, in that same race was a horse called Be Merry that I think ran third behind Splice, the main race. And that came out to win a week ago in Cape Town with Muzieni up. So this form has been frank. She's got class. I make the danger, but she jumps on a very awkward draw of number 10. So, but you've got to respect it. I mean, and then you got to look at number 6, Maritzburg Memory, could cause an upset, and number 8, October Fest. But I narrowed it down to 4 and 10.
Okay, and then we're going to use those 4 and 10 in our swingers. That we recommend to play the 9th race here at Hollywood Bets Kenilworth. 4 and 10 at the back.